Did you go for a swim earlier? Yes. Thanks, Mike. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yes, have you got muddy feet now? He's stopping to have a jolly good lick. So this is Vutomi, and it is Tandi's 8th leopard of the day. That's not bad. I don't think I've ever had a day where I've seen 8 different leopards in a 12-hour period. So it has been a truly leopard-filled day. Leopard luck. Tandi, you have to stay. You may never leave now, because you clearly bring us some kind of fortune. So this is little Vutomi, the son of Nkanyeni, and at the moment he apparently is doing what Vutomi does best, which is chelonian hunting. Now we've seen Hosanna do it before. Hello, gorgeous boy. We've seen Hosanna do it before, where he's climbed into the water holes in search of terrapins. Vutomi, in fact, every single time I've seen him or heard about him being seen in the last few weeks, he's been eating some kind of shelled creature. When I first saw him, the very first day I saw him, he was eating a tortoise, and since then I've heard multiple reports of him hunting terrapins. And it's easy. And I think, for the first time in his life, he's experiencing some tough times. His mum, Nkanyeni, has recently come back into estrus and has been seen mating with the dominant male in this area, Quarantine. And I'm not sure where she is. She might be out hunting, but it is actually due for her to start mating with Quarantine again, if her estrus cycles have normalized. So she could be off with another male, not with Quarantine, she could be off mating with any male at this point, which might explain his desperate need for hunting shelled creatures. Hello, little boy. Little Vutomi, whose face, I don't think he's actually sad, but I think he's just got quite a sad-looking leopard face. Big innocent eyes. Vutomi, meaning life. So there you go, you've met Tandi, the loved one. Vutomi, life, named because he disappeared apparently for quite an extended period of time, and everybody thought that he had died. And it was a really truly lovely surprise when he re-emerged once again. His sister unfortunately did not make it, so we had a chance to see the two of them together when they were a little bit younger. Unfortunately, true to leopard statistics, his sister just didn't quite survive. We don't know what killed her. We will never know. But there's so many threats out here for these young leopard cubs. Luckily, now at, what's he, 15 months of age? He's now at the point where his survival rate will definitely have increased. But it's still tough being a young male leopard, searching for your territory, a place to establish yourself. Look how muddy he is, right up to his chest. Oh, it's been an exhausting day. All that swimming training, and really, like any cat, he's not relishing the feel of dirt all over his fur. Time to have a jolly good bath. I just want to check quickly, and I apologize for this, but I'm not sure that I have any way of doing it other than to straight up doing it, which is to ask Kirsty if we have comms. And Kirsty read my mind. Comms test, yes, thanks Kirsty, all good here. Perfect comms. Oh, Susan? Oh, sorry, let me just double check that I've got this right. You want to know if anybody's ever seen a fishing leopard? Yes. I assume you mean leopards fishing in dams for fish. Yes, absolutely they do that. We've often spoken about the opportunism of leopards, and in particular it was noticeable during our drought, when the water holes started to really dry up and turn into mud, and the catfish were left stranded. Catfish, or as we call them in South Africa, barbel. And although I don't think we had a live sighting of leopard hunting catfish during that time, lots and lots of photographs started emerging of leopards going in after the catfish themselves. So leopards do occasionally fish, usually really only where you've got a shrinking water hole and it's slightly easier for them. And of course you get things like the Asian fishing cat that actually not here. I would have thought that was relatively self-explanatory, but just to clarify, the Asian fishing cat does not occur in South Africa. But the Asian fishing cat that can actually fully submerge itself in order to go fishing. Now that's something very, very cool that I would love to see. All cats can swim, they just don't necessarily like to. But it seems as though Hosanna and Vutomi both showing a tendency to try and catch fish. Okay, while he's sleepy, stalking slowly but surely forward. I think he's spotted another terrapin he wants. Look at him. You can see the intensity of his focus. I hope he knows how to handle crocodiles, because you never know. He's after another one. I can't see what he's after. There, I can. I just saw the head bob down on the left-hand part of the screen. It was just a little bit up from there, Craig. It was just around there. I think that's what he was looking at. He's waiting for it to get closer to the surface. I definitely heard a hippo, by the way. So there is still one in this area. He's so beautiful. Waiting patiently for the terrapin to get a bit closer. The reason I said I hope he knows about crocodiles is, of course, as we have stressed many times recently, potentially repeatedly, the fact that with water holes in Africa, you never know when you could run the risk of encountering a crocodile, and a water hole that doesn't have a crocodile one day could just as easily have one the next day. And there's lots of water in this pan. It would be the perfect place for a croc to turn up. So hopefully he knows to be careful of those sorts of dangers. He is a child of the drought. Oh, he's got one. Oh, he's got it. Amazing. So he's obviously really practiced this technique. This is something he has got down. And it just goes to show how incredibly opportunistic and clever these leopards can be. And you do get leopards that specialize in certain types of prey. Sorry everybody, he's just going to pass away from where we can see him. So I'm just going to wait. I'm sorry Craig, you and Tundi might have to do some contorting here for now. And there he goes with his prize. That is such an amazing shot. Oh, I wish I had a camera with me. Look at that. Dripping with mud, in the sun. His prize in hand, tail curled. It doesn't get more beautiful than this. Little boy. You're very proud of yourself. Well done. That was a truly, truly stunning shot. Okay, little monkey, you go past and then I'll turn around. I'm just going to let him go past behind our vehicle. And then I shall shift around. There we go. What's that? That was such an extraordinary shot. I hope you got screenshots to share with me afterwards, because I don't have a camera with me, and that was one of the most beautiful images I've seen in a long time. He's just gone to lie in this very thick grass here. Oh no, there he is, he's up now. I'm just going to keep some distance. He wants space. You can see it in his body language. He wants a bit of space to eat his kill. And it's not quite the same kettle of fish as with Hosanna and Shungile. He wants us to keep our distance a little bit. You can just see it in his body language. The way he's glancing at us. Just kind of trying to say to us, hey guys, you're making me a bit nervous. Not nervous, we're not making him nervous, but we will if we push too hard. So I'm just going to let him get a little way ahead. I just don't want to lose him in this long, long grass. Okay, we're going to go round so that we can give him space, but still view him from a distance. So in the next few seconds, I'm going to leave him. Just because I don't want to go bashing around in the grasses after him. Not ideal with a young leopard. And don't need to give him a reason to be afraid of us.